Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Teeing Off with RevSportz. I am Gargi Raut, and joining me today for this conversation are Shubhayan Chakrabarti, Debashish Sen, and Shomik Chakrabarti. We have lots to discuss today, from Virat Kohli pulling out of two test matches in the series against England to a lot of football action as well. Starting off with Virat Kohli, pulling out of those two test matches in the series against England. First of all, here are all the details, so take a look.
In what comes as a huge blow to the Indian cricket team ahead of the 5-test series against England, star batter Virat Kohli has withdrawn from the first two tests citing personal reason. In a press release released by the BCCI on Monday, it said that Mr. Virat Kohli has requested the Board of Control for Cricket in India to be withdrawn from the first two tests of the upcoming test series against England citing personal reason. It further said that Virat has spoken to Captain Rohit Sharma, the team management and the selectors, and has emphasized that while representing the country has always been his top priority, certain personal situations demand his presence and undivided attention. It added that the BCCI respects his decision and the board and the team management has extended its support to the star batter and is confident in the abilities of the remaining squad members to step up and deliver commendable performances in the test series. The BCCI requests the media and fans to respect Virat Kohli's privacy during this time and refrain from speculating on the nature of his personal reasons. The focus should remain on supporting the Indian cricket team as they embark on the upcoming challenges in the test series. The men's selection committee will name a replacement for Virat Kohli very soon. What do you think about the news? How big a blow is Virat Kohli not playing the first two tests is for the Indian team? Do let us know in the comment section below and keep following RevSportz for more.
Shubhayan, how do you think this will affect the team?
Oh, it's a huge loss. Virat Kohli not playing any test series is a big blow, but thankfully the test series is in India on Indian soil, so we will have a bit of an advantage. It will not be that big a blow had it been in Australia or in England. Though we had done extremely well when Virat was missing from that Australia series, but we have capable enough players. Shreyas Iyer is most likely to play in that number four. Shreyas Iyer or KL Rahul, either one of them in that number four role. So the middle order, I think, will be Shreyas, KL, and KS Bharat in that 4, 5, 6 slot. So I don't think it's a huge blow, but yes, definitely a big miss. And I think the biggest miss in terms of viewership, the broadcasters will not be really happy with it.
Exactly.
And Debashish, what major dynamic changes do you see happening in the team now that Virat Kohli is not there?
Yeah, it's a huge. Obviously, he's your best batter, no doubt. Means after Rohit Sharma, if there is one player who the opponent bowlers or opponent captain will target is Virat Kohli. Means all these talks surrounding the series was revolving around Virat Kohli. Means be it a Ollie Robinson, be it a Monty Panessa, be it the other ex-cricketers, every discussions has been around Virat Kohli. Means how to stop him, how to get into his skins, how to play with his ego and stuff like that. But obviously, its record speaks for itself. In 13 Test matches, he averaged almost 56.3, and that's a whopping average to say the least. And so it as Shubhayan says, it will be a massive setback for India. Means obviously, now the question is who replaces Virat. Means obviously there are many names circling around, but obviously someone. I don't think anyone is that capable enough to replace. Yes, there has to be replaced, but Virat, it's a huge setback. Means I think England will think it will be happy to see Virat going, or not playing rather.
Shomik, who do you think will take up Virat Kohli's role, like Debashish said, and can they do it well?
See, to start with, without Virat, Indian batting becomes light on experience. That's the first thing. Because you have only Rohit and KL Rahul with proper test experience in that batting lineup. number one. Number two is that Virat is nigh on irreplaceable, because you cannot get that quality every day in a megastore. But as Shubhan rightly mentioned, I think we have to see who comes up as his replacement. But Shreyash Rahul is playing at number 4. Given the squad, given the 15-member squad that we have, sans Virat in the first 2 tests, in Hyderabad, I think either Shreyash or Rahul will play at number 4 and number 5, in the sense if Shreyash plays at number 4, Rahul will be at number 5. So that would be the order. But India will be a bit concerned, because that experience factor, that quality factor would be missing. And someone like Shreyash, who has a known weakness against the short ball, if he is coming at number 4, he can well facing the new ball as well. If India loses 2 wickets early, he might be facing the new ball as well against Mark Wood. And the Hyderabad track, traditionally it has some carry. I don't know how the wicket will behave this time around, but traditionally the pitch has some carry. So with Mark Wood bowling with the new ball against Shreyash Iyer at number 4 and banging it in, I think it could be tricky.
Shubhayan, any guesses as to who can step up for the role?
I think, as we all said, Shreyas plus Rahul will be that number 4 and 5 for the initial 2 tests. But in terms of replacement, if you're asking, then I think it's a straight face-off between Rajat Patidar and Sarfaraz Khan. Given the kind of runs the two have scored, Rajat Patidar recently scored a fantastic century, rather an unbeaten one, if I am not mistaken, in the game against England Lions, and took India almost home. Him and KS Bharat. That was a fantastic knock, and of course, Sarfaraz, the bulk of runs he has scored in domestic cricket. Plus, in South Africa recently against with India A, he scored a couple of half centuries as well. So he is also among runs. Did well against England Lions in the first unofficial test. So he has been among runs. I think he scored some 90 plus. He missed out on his century. But both of them have been among runs, so it's all about the preference, the kind of batter you want. Both are different style of batters. Rajat Patidar is some sort of an aggressor in the middle order, likes to play shots, more of a Shreyas Iyer kind of a mold or of a batter who likes to play strokes, whereas Sarfaraz is a more traditional batter. Defense, leaves plenty of ones and twos, and then when he gets settled in, then he scores his runs. So very two different type of batters, but thankfully both of them have ample amount of runs under their respective belt. So whoever comes in, I think it's very whoever comes in will be part of the squad, but I don't think any one of them will get a straight away chance in the playing 11.
Yes, and let's turn our attention to football now. India plays SYRIA today. Rahul Giri and Swapnil Mukherjee will be giving you all the updates from Doha. Take a look.
Igor Stimac in the press conference he said that Syria game will be tough, will be same level of tough, just like the Uzbekistan game, because we have all seen that how much competition Syria has given to Australia and Uzbekistan. So, and coach has also said that it will be, our key will be to avoid contact of the Syrian defenders, and will have to, find space in the Syrian defense as well. So coming to the press conference again, we have a good news to give you all. I think you have all got the good news that Sahal Abdul Samad might play in this game, though he is not ready to start to feature in the playing 11. But still, the coach thinks he is now fully fit to feature in a game. So maybe we can see Sahal in the 3rd or 4th quarter of the game. And also in the press conference, coach also said that along with the physicality of Syria, they have some forwards who are so good in holding the ball in the up front. So, and also he's expecting his defense to be more disciplined in this game, because our Indian defenders were not so consistent against Uzbekistan and Australia. Against Uzbekistan in the first half and against Australia in the second half. So that's why coach expecting that our defense need to be compact against Syria. And now coming to the training, Swapnil, you attended yesterday's training. So how do you assess the mood of Indian players in the training?
One thing that you told about this press conference, but Igor's told that we have to avoid the duels. We have to avoid the physical battle with them. isn't the thing that we both are telling like for every match we are physically weak.
Of course.
We have to use this as the advantage. We are physically weak. We don't have that height, but we are shorter. We can use the agility. We can use the pace through the wings. The more we hold the ball, the more chances to score goal gets less.
Absolutely.
Because physically we won't be able to compete that level, because every time the players come into the ground, we see the physical like presence of the players, right? When everybody is walking ahead of this Syrian player, Uzbekistan player, the height is this and this difference. So you have to play smart. Like right now, I'm just sorry to looking at this television because I'm seeing Messi goals they have played. But that's the thing I'm telling, that he is shorter. He's taking down big defenders. That's the thing we have to use. We have to be quick with the ball. We have to release the ball faster. We have to play in the lines in the midfield. That's the thing. And coming to the training, in the training, the mood looked like pretty much positive today. We saw Gurpreet passing the ball towards us and trying to play with us. So he's in a light mood. Everybody looked positive. Every 100% team is in the field. Just Amrinder practicing alone again, because I think he's still suffering with that niggle and trying to cope up and trying to recover. And many things like today the training mood looks good. Coaches were playing. They were playing one touches. They were shooting. So it's totally good. Before the match, it looked good.
Shomik, we have a -5 goal difference. It is almost impossible to qualify now. So what do you think we should look forward to in this match?
Theoretically, it's still possible with a win against Syria. But as you said, practically it is almost impossible. We must look forward to it in the sense that a win would be in the Asian Cup would be a big achievement for India. That would be something for the future. And Syria are beatable. If India shows some discipline, Syria are beatable because of the fact that Syria, the gap is not that huge between the two teams. Syria will play physical football, but if India can take their chances, even against Uzbekistan, they had their chances. Sunil Chhetri missed a couple. One shot came off the woodwork. So if India can take their chances, India can take 3 points. And irrespective of whether they are qualifying for the next stage for the round of 16 or not, there is a lot of positives to take from if India can pull off a win.
And Devashish, Sahal Abdul Samad could be back on the pitch as a substitute. Will that make any impact in the team?
Yes, definitely, because it means the good thing for India going into the match against Syria is that there is no major injury concern. Everyone is available for selection. If I am not wrong, as Rahul reported, so that is a very good thing, very good sign for the Indian team. And also, and Sahal, remember, it was a setback for India when he missed out those first 2 matches against Australia and Uzbekistan. Now that he is available, so that will boost up the confidence, boost up the morale of the players. Means obviously when you have a key player missing out, means that automatically so as to it is a setback for the team. But now that everyone is available, and India has nothing to lose. Means they should take this. They have nothing to lose. Even if they lose this match, means that won't matter. But then the thing is that India plays the FIFA World Cup qualifier immediately after this AFC Asian Cup. So even if they salvage a draw against a team like Syria, who are ranked 92, means a little bit ahead of India in the FIFA rankings, then that would do a world of good to their confidence. So just obviously Igor Stimac is the right man to motivate, to tell the players, because as a coach he would want that confidence to take into the FIFA World Cup qualifier, because realistically we have a very, very good chance when it comes to FIFA World Cup qualifiers to go to the next round.
Yes, and Shubhayan, any changes that you want to see from India from the previous games that you've seen? You're on mute.
Of course, Sahel Abdul Samad, if he comes into the playing 11, that would be a good addition to the playing 11. I don't know whether he's fit enough to play the entire 90 minutes. I don't think he's fit enough to play the entire 90 minutes, but whatever minutes he gets, he's an extremely talented kid, and he's someone who can light up the stage in that number 10 role, in that forward role where he can also assist Sunil Chhetri if need be with his runs and final ball. So let's see whether Abdul Sahel Samad is fit enough to feature straight away or come out from the bench. So looking forward to that. And apart from that, whatever changes India makes, as Debashish said, they have nothing to lose. So go out and play with all their hearts and give us a worthy performance, which the fans were looking forward to at the start of this tournament. So let's see what happens out on the field.
Absolutely. It's going to be an interesting day for football fans, Indian football fans specifically. But that is it from us for this conversation. We'll be coming back tomorrow at 9 a.m. once again for our special show, Teeing Off with RevSportz. So don't forget to join us then. Until then, stay tuned to RevSportz.
So Shankti, in the first two games, the results were in our favor, but still, our fans have found many positive. So your thoughts on the positive and learning from the first two games?
Obviously, we hadn't have a journey we wanted to yet. The last two matches was, a learning and experience for us. But in terms of, playing good football, I think we did well. Of course, we could have done better, a lot more in terms of defending and attacking as well. But yeah, we still have one more game to go, and the atmosphere in the team is really, really good right now. The mood is on the spot, and we are ready for the next match because we are here to compete, and we want to show that, that spirit that we are here to compete against Syria. We will give our best, and we will do what we need to do.
You have been working under Igor Stimac since long time, but now, you are training under another experienced man, that is Trevor Sinclair. He has experience of playing for some Premier League clubs like West Ham and Man City, and you also play almost in the same position like him. So what are you learning from him?
Well, Trevor has, been very, very supportive since he came here. It's all about, positive mentality, and one thing I like about him is he encourages everyone and all the time. I mean, even in the pitch, when you make mistakes or when you do something wrong, he encourages you. And I think this is because he was there, playing the highest level, and he's there to support, and every time we need to. So he has been really, really supportive.
As you now spending time with your teammates, you will be the best person to tell about how the atmosphere in the camp. So ahead of the Syrian game, are the boys, bit disappointed with the, result of the recent match, or are they looking forward to, ending the group stage fixture on a high note?
Well, yeah, it was, disappointed not to win either of the matches, but the atmosphere in the camp is really good. We are positive, and we are really, really looking forward to the next match ahead of us. And it's all about doing what we need to do, and we will try to do. And we want to go home, with a smile on our face. And of course, we want to put a smile on our, fans, the whole India. So we will try our very, very best.
And lastly, how much did you enjoy to play in front of such huge fans?
Well, since we came here, they have shown us, their support in the airport since we, arrived in the airport. And we couldn't thank enough what they have done for us. They came to the stadium, even in the training pitch, to support us. And of course, I would like, everyone, our fans from Qatar, and of course the traveling fans from India, please do come to the last match. And I can't guarantee you that we will win the match, but I promise you we will give our best, and we will do what we need to do. And one thing, we want to put a smile on your face, and